Hello, and a very warm welcome to you, parents, carers and children. My name is Julia Hamilton. I'm the head teacher of Swarfield, and I can't tell you how wonderful it feels to have all of the children finally back together here. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to your child's class teacher and phase leader, and to share with you some of the key information that you'll need to know to ensure that your child settles in happily into their new year group and makes the most of all of their learning opportunities. But firstly, I'd like to introduce you to the other members of my senior leadership team.
Hello, I'm Anna Pearson. I'm the Deputy Head for Inclusion, and I also work with children with special needs in early years.
Hello, I'm David Gwynn. I'm the Deputy Head for Teaching and Learning, and I also teach in Year 6.
Hello, I'm Lucy Dodson, and I'm the Special Educational Needs Coordinator for Swarfield. I work with lots of pupils, parents and other services in Wandsworth. If you want to get in contact with me, just call the school office and they'll let me know.
I know that we will continue to work together as a team to ensure that if the school is forced to close down due to a local lockdown, or in the event that a bubble has to close because of a case of COVID, that we will make sure that your children's learning continues. We're going to be very strict in ensuring that your children attend their online lessons and that they complete the allocated work, which then they will have to hand in virtually to their class teacher, and that in turn will be marked. Currently, our teachers are having additional training on delivering live lessons to your children so that the whole class can take part in really high quality blended learning. We're writing our new blended learning policy, and we will make sure that you get copies of that over the next couple of weeks. So you will know what online learning will look like for your year group in the event of a bubble or year group having to isolate. I'm going to hand over now to class teachers and phase leaders to share some more information.
Hello there, I'm Miss Patel. I'm the lower phase leader for years 1, 2 and 3. And I'll begin by talking to you about behaviour. We wish for your child to come to school and feel happy, calm and safe in their learning environment. We have very clear rules, 3 rules to be exact. Be kind, be safe and be responsible. As a school, we feel children do their very best with positive praise, and there are a variety of strategies that we use as teachers. It ranges from class dojo points to super assembly certificates to the prized above and beyond certificate. Along with that certificate comes a cup of hot chocolate with Miss Hamilton and a biscuit too. And that is in recognition of consistent, exceptional behaviour. Now, as much as we are proud of the children for doing their real best, we do have a rigid behaviour system where if a child was to make a poor decision, then we would follow a set of guidelines. First of which is a gentle warning, and if they continue to do so, then we'd give them another warning. After that, there'd be a time for reflection, and that would be 5 minutes time out in the classroom. Should your child continue to make poor decisions, they would then take a reflection sheet and they will then be taken to the parallel class teacher for a moment to reflect on their behaviour and think about what they could do differently in the future, and in fact how their behaviour has affected those around them. At this point, and after the 10 minutes in the other classroom, they would then have a conversation with the class teacher, a one-to-one gentle dialogue to just express our feelings. And after that process, we begin again, and the child would have another chance to prove to themselves and to prove to us and the rest of the class just how beautifully behaved they can be. On to uniform. We want your child to come to school feeling proud to wear the Swaffield school badge, and we like nothing more than seeing children turn up to school looking smart, ready to learn. The expectations of the uniform are detailed on the screen. However, I would like to share with you a few key points. Firstly, please do send your children into school with plain black shoes and Velcro if possible. Now, if your child is unable to tie their shoes independently, Velcro would be the best option. If they are able to be independent, then absolutely, you are more than welcome to send them in with laced shoes. Next, we would like you to keep precious items of jewellery at home, and for health and safety reasons, to stick with just stud earrings. Please be mindful of your child coming into school with clothes that are not labelled. It is really important, especially in the current situation, that children don't go home with other children's belongings, especially jumpers. So please, please, please label every item of clothing. Just a note on PE uniform, it is really important that the children have a pair of trainers in their bag ready for outdoor PE lessons. Also, we are expecting the PE kits to go home and be washed and returned the following week, ready for their next lesson.
Hi, my name's Miss Yateman and I'm the class teacher for Lima class. We are so happy to welcome back the children. It's so lovely seeing all their smiley faces and being reunited with their teachers and friends. I'm going to speak to you briefly about PE this term and homework. So for PE, we have PE sessions on a Wednesday and Friday. All we ask is for PE kits to go home on Friday so that they can be washed over the weekend and returned in time for their next PE lesson on the Wednesday. We also ask if children can bring into school footwear which can go outdoors in case we're doing games outside. In regards to homework, the children will be set homework on a Thursday and it will need to be returned on a Monday. In Year 1 this term, homework will consist of some spellings and some mental maths activities. The children will be tested on these the following week. And alongside spellings and maths, we ask for you to read with your child every day for 10 minutes. So that would be wonderful. I think that's all for homework. Please let the office know if you'd like to arrange a meeting with myself or Miss Kelly, and we can arrange a phone call meeting if there's anything you're unsure about. And you can always catch us at the end of the day when we're dismissing the children.
Hello, I'm Miss Kelly and I am the class teacher for Chinchilla class in Year 1. Looking at our topic web, children in Year 1 start to learn from the Key Stage 1 national curriculum. Our topic this year is going to be My World. So we're going to be thinking about all of the things that are in our world. We'll be thinking about our home structures. We'll be looking at what was different between when our grandparents were young and now. And as much as possible, we'll link all of our learning to that topic, to the topic of My World. It is very important for us to have good quality literature texts, so you can find some of them on our topic web. If you'd like to have a pre-read of those, you're more than welcome to. As always at Swaffield, we have a big focus on pleasure for reading. We really want to ensure that children have a love of reading and it's something that they enjoy doing. Slightly different to reception in that in Year 1 we're asking the children to become more independent, and so it is going to become their responsibility to make sure that they change their books daily. Obviously we're here to prompt them and encourage them and show them where everything is, but it will be their responsibility to make sure that they change their books. We would love for you to be reading every night with your child for at least 10 minutes. You will find in the back of the reading records that there are some comprehension questions that you should ask whilst reading. those questions are really important. So our focus is really going to be on making sure the children understand the story and can answer questions about what they have read. So there'll be no need to rush through the colours or the book band levels. We just really need to ensure that they are understanding everything that they're reading. They're free to choose any books within their colour, but if there's a book at home you'd like to read with them, then please feel free to read that as well, and you can make a note of that in their reading record. A positive comment will be lovely, and we'll be using stamps to show you that we've read with your child. We will be reading with them at least once a week.